Graham, got to ask you first. The bookies are not wrong very often, by all accounts, but your favourite to get the vacant Cheltenham job.
Well, look, I don't know much about it, to be honest. I'd rather concentrate on Bradford tomorrow. We've got 24 hours to prepare for a big game, and that's where my focus is at this moment in time.
All managers get flattered though when they're linked with other jobs, don't they, at higher divisions?
Oh yeah, geez, you got to be honest. The speculation is nice. The job we're doing is good. The link is a very easy link to make. I can see that. I understand all that, but I don't particularly like when my name is being bandied about. To be quite honest with you, I'm a private person. I like my business to be kept quiet. I like me name to be kept quiet, and I like to fly under the radar. So I don't really like it when it's bandied about. But yeah, I have to agree with you. Yeah, it is. Maybe it's a pat on the back for myself and my coaching staff, the job that we're doing here and the job we've done at previous clubs.
Got to ask you, interested in a move or are you happy here?
I'm really happy here, like I say. I've said this all along and I've been consistent with it. I've got a wonderful group of boys to work with day in and day out, and not many managers can say that. I've got a tremendous fan base, and between myself, the management team, the players and the supporters, I think we're all in a good place, to be quite honest with you. So we're just looking forward to a big challenge tomorrow against Bradford, and we can't wait to get going.
How are you looking at that challenge against Bradford, and of course the return of a Welsh football legend in Mark Hughes to Wales?
Yeah, he's also a Manchester United legend, and I think he was a Man United legend before he was a Welsh legend. Let's have that right. But yeah, look, he's done brilliantly at Bradford, and obviously he's a high-profile manager. He's returning to Wales tomorrow, and I'm sure we will give him a really good welcome before the game. But when the referee blows the whistle and we kick off, I'm sure the fans will put their allegiances on the table, and they'll get right behind our group of players.
Squad looking stretched now with the injuries, would you say?
Yeah, I'd say stretch is an understatement. But look, that's no excuses. We are what we are. We knew this going into the season. We knew that there would come a couple of times over the course of the season that we would be stretched. Every club gets injuries. Every club gets suspensions. Not every club gets the decision process that's evoked against ourselves. Not every club gets that. So that's probably my only gripe. Injuries and suspensions are part and parcel of football. And I can guarantee one thing: there will be no excuses made from us or from our group of boys. We will roll our sleeves up and we'll dig through this period until we get some key players back fit and healthy.
Is there any light at the end of the tunnel on any of the injured players?
Oh, there's always light. But the other side of the coin is those who are missing out. There is opportunity for others to step in. So I think that's the better way of looking at it, rather than looking at the injured lads, the list of injuries. So we've got some real good lads. I believe in our coaching and I trust in our coaching, the way we coach these lads up. Yes, there's a lot of young lads in the background, young loan players and things like that to come in and to help us, and they're part of the squad. So when the opportunity arises for them guys to come in onto the pitch, take the pitch, like we've seen Lewis Payne do last week, and we've seen Matty Bonswell and Ollie Taylor do every other week. When the opportunity arises for them, I'm fully looking forward to seeing them, and I hope they can grab the chances and the opportunities that come their way.
Aaron Wildig, is there any chance of him returning?
He's on the grass this week. Whether the game comes too soon for him, I don't know. Again, we're assessing and we're looking all the time. But one thing's for sure, if he's on the pitch, he's certainly not going to last 90 minutes. So how we use him or what we do with him over the next couple of weeks, Salford might be a better gauge for him. It might be a better game for him. But like I say, we'll have a look at him this morning. We'll see what the physio's saying. And like I've been consistent as well, I won't put the players at risk. If they miss one game, that's 1 week. I don't want that to turn into 1 month, 2 months and 3 months. So we won't risk players, we won't put them in danger, because there's a big programme ahead, there's a big season ahead. So it's just maybe limping through these few weeks, just getting over these games, picking up as much as we can, and hopefully one day I will be able to put my full strength team on the pitch at some stage this season. Fingers crossed.
And Bradford, one of the heavyweights in the division, would you say?
Yeah, they're a big club, big team, top manager, really good players. I think everybody enjoys going up against the big boys in the division. I think they bring a fair fan base as well. And I thought it was a really good encounter last season. We played them here back in March. It was one we felt a little bit aggrieved when we come off the pitch, and I've been reminding the boys of that this morning. Don't come off the pitch feeling aggrieved. We should have, we could have. What if? Go and do it. Go and do your job. Go and do what's asked of you. Because we were very unlucky not to win. They had one chance, one goal. Clinical Andy Cook last season. We made the game, and we made a lot of the ball. With more of the chances. Like I say, they're a team that can get one chance and punish it. So we need to guard against that, which we've got experience of that from last season. So the way we competed and the way we played against them last season, and they were going really well last year as well, to be fair. So yeah, look, we're looking forward to the game. It's a real good game. It's one of those that you look at when the fixtures come out and you rub your hands at.
The last one for me. There's a huge meeting at the club next week. You've spoken a little bit about the meeting itself, but just put to me how important this meeting is for the future of Newport County. How decisive do you think the big decision is on Thursday?
Well, I've not been invited to the meeting, so it's look, it's a big decision. Any football club will say the same. The football club is the heartbeat of the community. The fans absolutely love it, and so I hope whatever decision is made, I hope it's the right decision, which I trust it will be, because there's enough quality around about the place, and there's plenty of care and love for the football club. So we hope it's the right decision, but it's not something any manager can get drawn on or players can get drawn on. We're asked to do a job on the grass, on the training ground. All the political side of it and that side of things is out of our remit. But yeah, I'm the same as every other person. I hope the right decision is made, and I trust it will be, because there's enough good people who care and love this football club.
I was going to say, you've got enough hats on. I guess you can't waste energy or time on that, given how thick and fast things are for you.
Well, I'd rather concentrate, because I'll be judged. I won't be judged on takeovers or anything else. I'll be judged on results, performances. I'll be judged on trying to outperform my budget, and I'll be judged on what people see on a Saturday afternoon. So that's where we get judged as players and management. So look, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's see and wait. There's no point in getting ahead of ourselves and putting the cart before the horse. Whatever becomes of it, and we'll manage the football club accordingly as it goes. I will have no influence on it, so there's pointless me. I can't control it. I'm not a decision maker. I'm not a member of the trust, so it's pointless me getting involved in anything like that. But I pardon the pun, I trust that the right decision will be made.
I guess Bradford, their side, that they have to cope with expectation, don't they? Because they've been in League Two for probably way too long than you'd imagine with a club that get like 20,000.
Yeah, look, I don't care what level of football you play at. There's an expectation on every player, on every club, every manager, and there is an expectation. So it's great. I wish we could get 20,000 every week. But we don't, we can't. So we look at ourselves. I don't really, as you know, I don't really get too drawn into the opposition or go into too much detail on the opposition. But yeah, look, everybody has pressures, everybody has expectation levels.
We reached a stage yet where you sort of can have an assessment of how you've started yet? Is the season settled in, or is it still early?
I would like to get my strongest team on the pitch. I'd like to have a fully fit squad. I'd like to be able to pick from our 19, 20 players each week. So obviously that's been a little bit of an annoyance, a little bit of a hindrance. I'd like to get a fair crack at the whip from some of the rule makers, the authorities, and I'd like to get a little bit of luck. I'd like Lady Luck to shine down on us, instead of me going into games and hoping and praying that injuries and refereeing decisions don't influence the outcomes of games. So no, we haven't really got into a rhythm yet, to be quite honest with you. It's been a little bit stop-start. It's been a little bit broken. It's been fragmented, and I'd like to get them all fit and get them all onto the training ground and just start working in the direction we want to travel in. But we're doing okay, and that's testament again to the squad. And like I say, last week we needed, I keep mentioning players and management, but we needed the fans last week, and they got us over the line. So it's one big collective effort. I think at this moment in time, I think the fans can see one or two issues that we're having, and they're helping us along the way. And I just hope, and I can't wait till we get back into a good place, get back fit, get back healthy, and get back on track and complete what we want to complete.
That's the important thing, just keeping totting along sometimes in League Two. It's sometimes not glamorous, but like digging out a point, you just keep moving along. Is
it is. Yeah, I think it is. I think any club in League Two or any league or any division, and if you're missing 5 or 6 years stronger, better players, I think it will hurt you, particularly Newport, given the restrictions and the size of our squad. So that's obviously a bit of a downside. But what I'm seeing from the lads that are stepping in, and what I'm seeing from the young lads coming off the bench, and what I'm getting from the squad, it's testament to the group of players. Absolutely testament to them that they can dig deep, and they can go up and put their name in the hat for a starting place week in, week out. Even young Caban Wright coming off the bench at Bradford and things like that. You know, we're asking 18-year-old kids to go in. Josh Seabury, 18-year-old, never done it, maybe turned 19. Lewis Payne, Matty Bonswell, Ollie Thomas. These are young lads, 18, 19-year-old kids, and we're asking them to do a men's job. And I tell you what, they're doing a really, really good job of it. To be fair to them.
On Lewis, did he need a bit of a bedding in period before you gave him that?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. And League Two hit him hard last week. He was kind of, well, what's this all about? Great assist for the goal. Hopefully he grows. Hopefully he gets better and better. And then again, the tempo that you play, the League Two games are played at, are totally different to the tempo that he'd probably find in academy football or the under-21s football. So you could see him flagging a little bit last week. So we needed to obviously rescue him and get him out. But look, that's part and parcel of his development. That's part and parcel of him growing and learning and getting League Two experience.
What did you like about his performance though for the 60?
Yeah, he was very good. He was very composed. He got done once or twice, and there was lots of coaching points to be made to him before, during, and after, and midweek on the training ground. So hopefully he'll grow. Hopefully he'll get better and better. But I don't think we've seen anywhere near the best of him. I think he'll get better and better as the games go on, as the weeks goes on, and I think he'll grow in confidence as well.